Hello and welcome my dear students. How are you all? I am back with all new science lecture for my dear students of standard 3rd. My dear students, I know that you all are very much excited because today you are going to appear for the science paper. And I also hope that previous two papers were fine, actually were excellent. Because I have seen many responses of many other subjects and I know that many students are feeling very much comfortable in appearing for the online test rather than coming to school and giving the test physically in the paper. Anyways, everything has its positive and negative point. So today we are going to start with our revision lesson, or I should say today we are going to have the last revision lesson, and then from the other lectures, from the new lectures, we are going to start the new concept. So please enjoy today's last revision lecture, which will be pretty helpful to you in today's exam. So let's get started with today's lecture. You all be ready with the rough book. Till then, I would like to start a day with a wonderful thought. Thought is, if you can see the positive side to everything, you will be able to live much richer life than others. Yes, so if you just see positive in everything, you can live much richer life than others. Rich means not only by money. You can be rich by happiness, you can be rich by family, you can be rich by any language. Anything can be in the rich amount with you. Now you have to decide what you have to do. If you see positive, you will be rich with happiness, which will be very much useful to you throughout the life. So I hope that henceforth you will just see positive things in everywhere and in every situation. So let's get started with today's lesson. Take out the rough book, give the heading lesson 4 and 5 revision. Yes, we are going to revise question and answers. Question and answers of lesson 4 and lesson 5. You know that in the previous few lectures we have finished chapter number 3, objectives as well as subjective. So now it's the time to revise lesson 4 and 5, chapter 4 and 5 question answers. I hope you all are ready with me. Now, not necessarily I will give chapter 4 and then chapter 5. I can give you the questions haphazardly. I can give the question of any chapter anytime. You have to just write the answer, understand the answer, that's it. So I hope you will enjoy this lecture. Please give the heading, and till then I will clear the board so that I can write the question and answer for you all. I hope you have started giving the heading in your books. Please do not forget to write today's date. Please do not forget to mention today's date on the left or the right corner of the book. You have to write today's date with the heading, and also please write the subject. I hope my dear students you have given the heading. Please give it neatly and please highlight your headings. So, like I said, today we are going to revise question and answers. After giving this heading, please also give the heading leaving one line, question answers. Question answers. As you can see, I have also given the heading question and answers. So please be ready with the heading. I'll give you 2 or 3 more seconds so that you will be able to write the heading properly. So like I said, everything should be clear. Today's date, subject, lesson number and the topic. Okay my dear students, so here I am going to write the question and answer. At a time I will write 2 question answers so that it will be easier for you to write it and it will be easier for me to explain you the question and answers. So after understanding it, after the explanation, I will hope that you will just not have to mug up the answers and you will have to just remember the explanation I have done. So let's get started with the questions. Please make sure you have given the heading. I'll give you 2 more seconds for it. Now let us write the questions. I hope that you will write with me because you are not going to get any extra time. So let us write the questions. So the first question is, what is soil? The first question is, what is soil? Please write it down. And answer also I am going to write it down. So answer number 1. Soil is the topmost layer of earth. I'll give you 2 seconds to write the answers. Please write it down. I hope my dear students you are writing it down and I know that many students were having a doubt in this answer. So you can write either of the answers I have given. I suppose I have given you 2 answers for this, 2 possible answers. So you can write either of the 2 answers, but best answer is this one. Soil is the topmost layer of the earth, where the farmers and where the others grow the plants and different vegetables. Now, question number 2. What is humus made of? What is humus made of? Are you writing or not, my dear students? I can only give the guarantee that those who are doing their work regularly, those who are watching my lectures regularly, they will be able to just appear for the exam within 15 to 20 minutes and without any mistake. And unlike any languages, unlike any other subjects like English, Hindi, you can get the full marks here. In the language you cannot get the full mark, but in science you can get the full mark, that is 20 out of 20. So you have to work for that. Okay, I hope that you have written the question. So answer 2 is, humus is made up of remains of dead plants and animals. Humus is made up of remains of dead plants and animals. I'll keep myself away from the board for 2 to 3 seconds so that you can see the answer clearly. I hope, my dear students, you all are writing the answers and the questions properly, and daily I am repeating the same thing in all the lectures. You have to leave one line after first question and answer. After each question and answer, that is what I mean. Okay, so now I hope that you might have written the question and answers. I'll read it once more. Question 1. What is soil? Answer. Soil is the topmost layer of the earth. What is humus made of? So the answer is, humus is made up of remains of dead plants and animals. These two are very easy, and I know that many of you have already learned it, already understood it. So there is nothing to explain, students, in answer 1. Answer 1 itself is very much elaborated, very much explained that what is soil? Soil is the topmost layer of the earth's surface. So topmost layer of the earth's surface where we grow the plants. So I can draw one thing for you. For example, this is the soil. So you can see that this is the soil, the topmost layer of the earth, the surface of the earth, where you can grow different plants, even the trees. So this is soil. Now I hope that you have understood what is soil. So here you can grow the plants, tree or fruits or vegetables. If you have seen this, there are different colors, there are different types of soil. That is another thing, black soil, red soil. But what is soil? So it is the topmost layer of the earth's surface. So this way you can even answer in your own words, but the main concept should be clear. Okay, now I hope that you have written both of these answers. So please repeat after me. You have to repeat after me the question and the answer, both the things. I hope you will repeat after me. Question: what is soil? Are you repeating or not? What is soil? Answer: soil is the topmost layer of earth. Okay. Number 2, please repeat after me, dear students. What is humus made of? Now let us repeat the answer. Humus is made up of remains of dead plants or animals. So I hope this is clear to you. What is humus? So when the dead plants and animals, they are buried, so it takes years to form the humus. So this is humus. Now I hope that you have written the answer. So I will erase the content and we are going to continue with question 3 and question 4. So please just write the number question 3. Just write the number question 3. So question 3 is, what makes the soil fertile? Please write the question. I'll give you 2 seconds. You can calm down yourself and write the answer, write the question properly. Please make sure that you are writing the question with good handwriting. What makes soil fertile? This is question 3 of revision. See, make sure, like I said in the beginning, it is not necessary that I will solve all the question answers here. Whichever I feel which is necessary, which is difficult, I will revise that. I hope you have written question 3. So let us write the answer number 3. Answer 3 is humus makes soil fertile. Humus makes soil fertile. So please write the answer. And now you know how is humus made up of? Humus is made up of dead plants and animals, which is very much useful for the fertility of the soil. Now next question. Question 4. What does soil provide? What does soil provide to the plants? What does soil provides to the plants? Answer 4. Soil provides water and nutrients to the plants. Soil provides water and nutrients to the plants. I know that you might not be able to write in this much speed. I'll give you the time, don't worry. So have a look and write the answer. Question 4 is, what does soil provide to the plants? Answer 4 is, soil provides water and nutrients to the plants. I hope students you are writing question and answers, leaving one line. I have already informed you that you have to leave one line. Okay, so as you have written, now it's the time for repetition, revision, for which we have made this lecture. So I hope that you will repeat after me. So while you are repeating, you have to be loud enough, like your Rohan sir is. You know that how much loudly I speak. So let's revise this. Please repeat the question and answer both the things. What makes the soil fertile? Answer: humus makes soil fertile. If you observe one thing, this is the main answer. Humus is the main answer, and the rest of the sentence, the remaining sentence, is from the question only. If you can see, makes the soil fertile. So this is from the question itself. You have to just remember what makes soil fertile. Humus. Humus makes soil fertile. So this is the easiest way to write the answer. In your exams also, you can write the answer, the main part of the answer. For example, if in your science paper, which you are going to appear for tonight 8 o'clock, today 8 o'clock you will get the paper. So if you want, you can just write the main answer. You don't have to write the full sentence, just write the main answer. For example, if I have asked you the question, what makes soil fertile? You can simply answer humus. That's it. So, next question is, what does, I hope you are repeating students, what does soil provide to the plants? So, what does the soil provide to the plants? What do the plants get from the soil? So, there are the two things, water and nutrients. So, like humus was the main answer, water and nutrients are the main answer in this question. Soil provides water and nutrients to the plants. Okay, please repeat after me. Soil provides water and nutrients to the plants. I hope you have written this. Have a look and finish if you have not written. I'll give you a few seconds. I hope, my dear students, that you have finished writing the answer. Okay, my dear students, now it's time to write question number 5. Question number 5 and 6. So, I will erase this to write 2 more question and answers. You also give the number question 5 and start writing as soon as I start writing here. So, question number 5 is, what are the 3 forms of water? What are the 3 forms of water? Isn't it very easy? And I know that many students are now smiling and they have already written the answer, because we have revised this lot of times and I have explained you with different drawings, diagrams and etc. But anyways, I have to write the answers for the revision, so you also have to write it. Please make sure that you are writing question and answer both. Answer number 5. So you have to just write the 3 forms of water. 3 forms, so you can write number 1, number 2 and number 3. So number 1 is solid. Number 2 is liquid. And number 3 is gases. Solid, liquid and gas. I hope, students, that first I should hope that 90% of the students have already written the answer. For the remaining 10%, I hope that this is what you can easily learn it just by reading it 4 or 5 times. Question 6. Which gas do all living things, which gas do all living things need to live? Need to live. to live. Please write the question and the previous answer if you have left. Please make sure that you are writing everything properly as I am doing it here. Question number 5 is, what are the 3 forms of water? Answer 5 is number 1 solid, number 2 liquid, number 3 gas. Question 6 is, which gas do all living things need to live? Now we shall write answer number 6. Answer 6. Living things needs oxygen to live. Very simple answer. Living things need oxygen to live. I hope students you have written this answer and this question. Please write it down. Question 5, question 6, answer 5 and answer 6. Answers are very much easy if you try to understand it, and it is very hard if you try to just memorize it without understanding it. Okay, now it's the time to repeat after me. Will you repeat after me? After repeating question 5, question 6, I will end the lecture here. So let us repeat. Question 5. What are the 3 forms of water? Answer: solid, liquid and gas. I hope my dear students that you are repeating after me. Question 6. Which gas do all living things need to live? Now, which gas do we need to live? We need oxygen, right? Doctors and many old age people suggest us to wake up in the morning, to walk in the garden or to do the yoga and different exercises so that we can get the proper oxygen, fresh and clean air in the morning, which is very much necessary for human beings to survive. So, please repeat after me. Living things need oxygen to live. So again students, the main answer here is oxygen. If you just remember this, it is very easy. Which gas do all living things need to live? Oxygen. Again in your exam today at 8 o'clock when you get the paper, in case if these kind of questions are asked, you can write the main part of the answer only. So, I have not revised all the question answers today, but today I have told you the trick how you can appear for the exam. Sometimes there is not sufficient space in the online paper. So at that time, you have to use your brain and write the main part of the answer only. Have a look and complete writing the answer. I hope students you have written the answer and you have understood the concept of writing the main part of the answer in the exam. Okay, so with this students, today I have explained you how you can appear for the exam paper. So students, now I end my lecture here. This was the last revision lecture of chapter number 3, 4 and 5. Now I suppose that I have finished the revision of all the objectives and subjectives in this lecture. With the end of this lecture, we finish our revision. So at the end, good luck to all of you. Please attend all the answers and goodbye.